Hi everyone and welcome to part 53 of my GTA LCS Special Vehicle Guide. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to obtain the fireproof, pot-proof, exclusive colour Sanchez motorbikes from the Red Light Racing mission. Now these were available in the Booby Prize mission, but it's much harder to get those Sanchez bikes from the Booby Prize mission, and you can always do the Red Light Racing mission at any time you want during the game since it's activated by that payphone. Right, get yourself a fire truck. I got mine from the fire station, which is this building here. Just go to that red square and you'll find yourself a fire truck. Right, now what we need to do is we need to find a motorbike. Doesn't matter which one it is, just find any motorbike. Now only go for this quest if you are a true die-hard dirt bike fan. Otherwise this will not be worth the effort for a PS2 user. I would normally do this on the PSP method only. I'd always use a PSP method only for this, but the PS2 method of doing this is really difficult and it's going to require a ridiculous amount of patience because, I'll explain now. Just activate the race, activate it this way so the fire truck does not disappear because you're going to need it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get on the motorbike and wait on the other side of the road. And the reason I'd wait on the other side of the road is that since you're near Chinatown, you do not want the triads to see you. So just wait here and you'll be fine. Now, the reason this is so much harder than obtaining fireproof, tip-proof, pot-proof, exclusive colour street racing cars is that you have to be on a motorbike during this race. You know, if you get off the motorbike, the time limit runs out. And you cannot use a motorbike to push a motorbike very successfully. So this is why you need the indispensable help from the fire truck. So what we do now is we wait for the race to finish. All the racers will come back to this spot here. And when they're there, then we can carry on. So I'll get back to you when the race is over. Right guys, the race is now over. So basically what you can do is just go and pick your motorbike. I'm going to go for the chrome red one. Don't know, doesn't matter which one you go for. I'll probably just go for the chrome red one for the sake of it. So now what you do is you just have to get your fire truck and start pushing, literally. So get your fire truck over here, do 180, and then you basically start pushing the Sanchez of your choice this direction. Now before the time runs out, you need to get onto your motorbike, or any other motorbike you can find. The reason it's good to have your own motorbike is because you know exactly where it is, and you can always get on whenever you want. Whereas if you try and find a random motorbike in 5 seconds, you know, your luck is going to kick you in the face quite often, because you're not going to find a motorbike in that short space of time. So yeah, when you have the motorbike of your choice, you're going to have to keep doing this until you get to this location in Harwood. So when you get onto this main road here, you're going to have to push it all the way up here north and get to that ditching location where we went for the Grease Sucho fireproof, tip-proof, pot-proof, exclusive colours street racing vehicles. This method is exactly the same as that, except it's a motorbike, not a car that you're obtaining this time. So yep guys, when you're near this main road, just basically push the bike on like that. And I'll just give you a rough estimate of where to go. Oh, get on, Tony. Yeah, with a bit of practice you'll get the hang of this. Sometimes it's quite good to park the motorbike on the pavement, because then you'll remember exactly where it is. And there seems to be a really annoying quirk that Tony struggles to get in the fire truck sometimes. So a good way to push this is just very gently get the bike lined up with the front of the fire truck, kind of like that. And then when it's lined up, you can do a steady push like that. Now don't estimate the distance, because otherwise you'll run out of time. So always keep it safe, and you'll be okay. So you literally just keep pushing it down this road. Nothing much else to it. As you can see, it's not actually so bad. Just need to keep it going. And also remember, if you steal other motorbikes, you might attract a wanted level, and that will really hinder your process of succeeding. But if you do lose your fire truck at any time, you could either use other trucks, or you could actually get yourself another fire truck. The problem is with getting another fire truck is you have to do a vehicle chain. What I mean by that is, since you can only have 30 seconds when you're not on a motorbike, you have to get on a motorbike to restore that time limit. So if you get another fire truck from the fire station, you'd have to have a motorbike with it all the time. So you'd basically drive the motorbike in front of the fire truck, and then you would get off the motorbike, and then you'd drive the fire truck in front of the motorbike, and you'd have to keep going until you get the fire truck back to the location, because these racing bikes do not disappear because they're mission scripted. You just have to mark on the map where they are so you don't forget. So as you can see, it's taking no time at all. It should take 10 minutes if you do pretty well with getting the bike to the destination. It should take no more than 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm being a bit punchy there. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm at Harwood. So yep guys, I finally made it to the location in Harwood. Yep, so I'm right up here. As you can see, it hasn't taken me that long. It's only taken me about 10 minutes. So if you do well, you can pretty much do this in a very short space of time. So basically what you want to do now is you want to get the bike sort of down the bank. I'd say around here. It's not really a massive deal where you ditch it, but you do want to pick the location that you think will work best. So on your bike, just have a look at the terrain, see which side looks better. I think around the middle is probably the safest bet. There are certain things you have to consider before you ditch this Sanchez. It does require some careful planning, and I'll explain why. If you ditch it sideways, it's really hard to drive it out. So you have to ditch it either with the bike facing forward or backwards, but not sideways. So what you want to do is you want to get the bike near the water. Don't push it in yet. Use your Sanchez, and now you're going to have to rotate it around. I would always try and push the Sanchez facing the slope, so you can actually accelerate out of the water. But yeah, whenever you're ready, you can now go for the final measures of obtaining this beast. You want to ditch it in such a way so that it doesn't go too far in the water that it's irretrievable, but you don't want to push it too gently into the water either, because otherwise it will disappear because it wasn't successfully destroyed in the water. So you really have to have a lot of careful planning. Right guys, when you have your bike lined up, now go for it. Now this does require a very gentle push from the fire truck, nothing else. You definitely want to push it in that way. Yes! Now you just carefully get back on, drive out. Yes! Finally! The PS2 method of obtaining the fireproof exclusive colour Sanchez. Holy shit. So yep guys, we did that. You'll have a fireproof exclusive colour pop-proof Sanchez. And this is the chrome red version. The other version is the exclusive colour sky blue one. I didn't talk very much during that process because I was focusing very intensely. Oh my gosh, finally. Right. Flamethrower. It's weird. Anyway, I'll show you the pop-proof. Pop-proof, fireproof Sanchez. There's the flamethrower. I don't know why that didn't spawn. That's so weird. Anyway. And there you go, guys. Definitely only a worthy prize if you're a real dirt bike fan. But I like all special vehicles because they're all special. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.